How do you put your home into a trust? I'm attorney Sarah Siedentopf, and that's exactly what we're going to be discussing in this video. How do you put your house into a trust? So the very first part of this is obviously that we have to have a trust. What is a trust? A trust is a legal document that sets up a grantor, sometimes called a settlor or something else, but you put your stuff into the trust and you choose trustees to manage the trust. That can be you, that can be someone else, depending on the type of the trust, but there's a trustee or trustees managing the trust. And then there are beneficiaries who get to use the things in the trust, and those, that beneficiary might be you, might be someone else, might be, you and your whole family, and then of course after you've passed on, it's going to be, whoever you've chosen. But it is a legal document, a legal entity, and you're going to have it, signed, witnessed, notarized, so we've set up a trust. So after we have a trust, how do we get that house into the trust? And this is going to be an actual transfer of deed from your name to you as trustee of the trust, or whoever is acting as trustee of the trust. And so in Georgia, it is important to say so-and-so as trustee of the such and such trust, as opposed to just the such and such trust. And it's not fatal at this point if it's not done that way, but that is the preferred way of doing it. So you will have a deed, and it does have to be notarized, and there has to be a witness transferring the house with full legal description, and basically very similar to what you signed when you bought the house. You have a deed transferring the house into your name, and then now you're doing a deed transferring the house from your name to the name of the trust. That has to be filed with the land records here in Georgia. That's going to be in Superior Court for the county that you live in, or that the property is located in. There will also have to be what's called a PT-61. That's a tax transfer document that needs filed so that they can make sure that they've properly calculated the taxes for the transfer, depending on what type of transfer it is. A trust, transferring your property into your trust, is usually going to be a gift. So it's most of the time, unless there is a sale or something else related there, a lot of times there is not a transfer tax, but the tax document has to be, done and filed regardless. And then once that has been done, you'll get it marked by the clerk's office, as filed. And that is what has placed your home into your trust. And now, you may wonder, and may have heard, that there's a possibility that putting your house into your trust may cause a problem with your mortgage. And that can be true depending on what type of trust you have. But if you have a revocable grantor trust, where you are the grantor, you are the trustee, and you are the initial beneficiary, so it's very important that you be the initial beneficiary during your lifetime. But as long as that is true, there is a specific federal law that prohibits mortgage companies from calling the mortgage, aka telling you it's due immediately. So there will not be a problem with transferring it into this specific type of trust. If you have a different type of trust in mind, obviously you're going to want to consult an attorney and make sure that it's not going to cause a problem with your mortgage. But a revocable grantor trust that you are the beneficiary of is not a problem, and so you can transfer it in without worrying about your mortgage. And so I hope this has been helpful. If you enjoyed this, please like it and subscribe for more content. Thanks.